And the third transition might be, I think the third transition is that maybe you need a breakthrough. So it's sort of stepping up, moving on, or breaking through, right? And breaking through means, have you ever done this? Have you ever dated somebody and you realize that by the second or third date, you're kind of into that person, but like you've done all the sort of, oh my gosh, how many brothers and sisters do you have? Where are you from? What are you majoring in? And you've run out of all that, but you're not quite to the real familiar stuff, so you're doing that fake familiar stuff. Have you ever done that where you're saying, how was your day? And you're thinking, I don't really care how your day was. I'm just sort of asking, but I'm not really there. But okay, let's pretend, right? And so that breaking through is kind of painful and a little awkward and sometimes a little fake even. Because the breaking through is sort of where are we headed next, right? And when I talk in other talks about, because you've watched, that sweater was so bad in those other videos that I decided to wear a black jacket. It's just bad. So in those YouTube videos, I say something incoherent about, semi-coherent, I guess, about level 1, level 2, level 3 dating. Level 1 dating for me, right, is reconnaissance work only. This is just data gathering. You're out, you're sort of wondering. This is not, oh my gosh, do you want to have 3 kids, 2 dogs, and a house, like me, someday, not soon, but that's just not there in level 1 dating, right? And so maybe your transition, maybe your breakthrough has to be from stealth dating somebody, stealth dating, one of my favorites. Stealth date, there's a lot of laughter up there. Stealth dating is, like a former student of mine said, I date people all the time, they just have no idea, right? So I'm just, BC students do this all the time. You're sort of like, you're hanging out, or my favorite, I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to somebody, Professor Cronin, it's complicated. No, it's not. No, it isn't. No. You're stealth dating that person, and it's complicated to you, but not to the rest of us, right? So maybe you have to move from stealth dating to actual dating, level 1 dating. Maybe you have to shift from level 1, just level 1 dating everybody, right, to actual, like, stepping into it, right, and just sort of, okay, I'm here. I'm showing up. I'm going to practice some fake familiarity with you. How was your day, right? And then I'm going to work up to really being there, really being honest, right? And the breaking through, as opposed to so I said earlier, the stepping up takes courage. The moving on takes, what did I say? Trust, I think. Trust not necessarily in other people. Trust in yourself and in your future and in what that North Star, what that navigating point tells you really need to be heading for. What is it you really want that will make you not just settle for something that you should really move on from? And then the third thing, breaking through, I think takes honesty. And I was going to say that the third thing, breaking through, because shifting from just sort of maybe dating somebody or hanging out to we're dating, or from shifting from we're dating to we're in a relationship where I can really lean in on you, where everybody's responsible for his or her own heart until level 4. That's something else. But in level 3, I'm really leaning in on you emotionally. Like, you're really there for me, and I'm there for you. Not just like a pseudo-married couple, but like, I'm really trying. I'm really doing relationship work here. The reason I said honesty, I really wanted to say, in this stage, in this transition, what you really need to do is expose yourself. But I thought that wouldn't go too well. I meant like expose yourself, not like expose yourself. Because I think I wrote it down and I thought, no, I scratched that right away. That's not good. Don't expose yourself, but expose yourself to someone, right? So in other talks, I've talked a little bit about when you're in a relationship, what you really want to be doing is trying to see the other person, right? And trying to let the other person see you, see who you really are. And that takes honesty. And that is really hard. That's so hard. I would swear, if the camera wasn't on me, I would swear about how hard that is. That is really difficult to be that honest. Because guess what? The kind of honesty we need with each other in relationship work first takes a sort of honesty with ourselves that's really tough. I think in college, one really good North Star, one really good orienting point that we could head for during these kinds of transitions, when you need the courage to step up, or the trust to move on, or the honesty to break through to the next level, that what you'd really need as your North Star is I hate to sound all philosophical here. Well, I don't mind, actually. We need goodness. We need the ability to be more free to love better. And guess what? Tinder isn't going to teach you how to love better. You know what I'm talking about, right? To make yourself free to love somebody and be loved, if that's your North Star, it doesn't mean you're necessarily going to get there while you're here at Boston College. But what it could mean is that you could do things that would help yourself move toward that point on the horizon at which you're aiming, that thing that you're trying to get to.